A candidate who filed to run for mayor in Granite City is pledging to mount a write-in campaign after election officials threw her name off the ballot.
According to the city's electoral board, Kim Benda's nominating papers were not properly submitted, though she did have the proper amount of support. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is monitoring this developing story. Mark.
Yeah, it comes down to a tricky technicality. Look, when the state of Illinois says you've got to have your papers in order, they mean it. If you file a loose stack of petitions not properly bound together in order, the law allows election officials to kick your name off the ballot. And some candidates running for the first time, they're learning that the hard way.
At City Hall Monday morning in Granite City,
The electoral board finds the name of Kimberly Benda must be removed from the ballot.
election officials booted 3 candidates from the ballot, 2 running for mayor, over technicalities.
I really believe that the qualifications of all the candidates should be best litigated at the ballot box.
Being removed from the ballot for running as a candidate for running for mayor of Granite City, Illinois.
She had enough signatures, but a complaint said Kim Benda's nominating papers were not properly fastened, as election law requires.
This is literally criminal, what they've done. They want us to follow all rules and nitpick and stuff like that, but they followed none.
It's hard for people when they run for the first time.
She filed to run against sitting mayor Mike Parkinson, who recently sold the city's water treatment plant to American Water to pay down the city's pension debt.
You know, there's rules of how you have to turn it in. It has to be bound. There's a whole. It's not an easy process.
When we checked the original documents for ourselves, sure enough, we saw what they saw.
The binding wasn't there. They signed the document that it was unbound when they turned it in.
No staple, no clip, no fastener.
It signals to me that they wouldn't be able to run a city properly. Things need to be done perfectly, 100% correct.
A spokesman at the State Board of Elections confirms the law requires nominating papers bound together to protect against these very allegations that someone might remove signatures.
If you can't follow the directions and fill out the simple paperwork, then why do we expect you to run a $30 million budget?
The candidates booted from the ballot asked why an Edwardsville city staffer on part-time payroll through Granite City was the person to file the objection.
Any citizen can do this, right? I could do it if I want to.
Why didn't
I don't mind elections. I could challenge it if I could have. They could have challenged mine.
It just happens to benefit your campaign, right?
Well, that's the appearance of it, yeah. I mean, but look, I'm not afraid to run against people.
A second candidate submitted nominating petitions to run for mayor as well, but after successful challenges to some of the names on those petition forms, Colton Baumgarten came up 10 signatures short. Benda plans to appeal in court, and the election is April Fool's Day.